I took that road. I forget it. I don't need it. It doesn't define me. Not important.
But it's
to me.
one silly thing. I mean, how often am I going to be scuba diving? That's not a day-to-day
especially
thing.
In like Fiji or a beautiful place. It's a great thing to do. But
right. I mean, so fun. I'd love to do it again, but it's not like that's some huge thing in my life. What's more important was what I learned from it, that I didn't give up, that I decided, okay, I'm scared, and sometimes you're really scared, and you do it anyway.
Yes. And then you did it, and you're like, okay, now I have a choice. Do I want to do it again or not?
Yeah, I'm done.
It doesn't matter.
I think I'm good. I don't really have any desire to go scuba diving again, I'm going to be honest, but at least I know for myself, I have a lot of, my self-esteem raised a little bit.
Yeah, and it just helps, whittle away at that fear. When you have fear, it just permeates every area of your life.
Yep.
Then it's on an audition or it's on that interview that you're doing. Mm-hmm. So that's a wonderful example of I'm going to do it, even if I don't even like this so much. I didn't like it. I hated the experience. I love scuba diving, snorkeling, but not.
Right.
But you're saying even if I'm not crazy about this, I just want to know I can do it, and there's so much power in that.
Oh my gosh, there's so much power in it.
So much power. I can
so many
do
other
it,
areas
and now
of
it's
your
my
life.
choice. I'm not going to do it. It didn't say you can't do it.
I didn't step away from it because I was scared. That's the thing.
Yes.
I wanted to know at the end of the day that I didn't drop it and let it go because I was scared or ill-informed or whatever it may be. Because I think I had not been given fully proper information before I went down, and that's why I was scared. Okay, all right, good instinct. Thank you.
Yes.
That I was made this way to be able to be protected. But now take the next step, which is, okay, well, how do I get the best information that I can then? Let's change the course of this, and let's make sure that I'm empowered to try it again and do it again and not operate from a place of fear. Mm-hmm. And, when I did it again, it doesn't mean that I was suddenly not scared anymore. Of course I was. I just had a full-on anxiety attack.
I know exactly what that feels like too.
Like the hour before. It wasn't like this was days later. It was like an hour or two later. But I was able to logically think, okay, I was scared for these other reasons. I'm now equipped with this new information. I'm empowered. I'm going to do this again despite being scared. And then, of course, I had a great time, and it was fine, and it was fun. And like I said, I have no idea if I'm going to do it again. I'm sure I will at some point. But when I came up, I was thrilled with the fact that I had been courageous despite being fearful.
Yes.
I guess that's it.
Brilliant.
It wasn't that I wasn't scared anymore.
Yeah.
It was that I chose to be courageous in spite of the fear. And it's, like we said, it's not a big deal. It's just scuba diving, but it's what that represents in the other areas of your life. And it gives you a lot more power when you can do something like that in one area. It is really easy to recall and think. And I have multiple times thought of things and gone, if I could pick myself up after that scuba incident where I literally couldn't breathe and was on all fours like, I really thought I was having a heart attack. If I can just an hour or so later pull myself together, get the best information, be empowered, and go try again, I can certainly do this,
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, what's the best piece of advice you've ever received? And listening to you, I'm going, God, that's great advice that you just gave them. But what is the best advice that you've ever received?
Oh, wow. What a question. The best advice I've ever received. Maybe just that. I've probably heard it many times from many sources, but I think my father has said it a lot, that you're not going to get rid of fear. Fear's going to be there, but it's moving forward despite the fear, being courageous in the face of fear.